Alright, so it's been a while again since I uploaded. This is another unboxing. It's this time it's June, July, and August. No, July, August, and September's horror block. You can see the start, but I got 3 boxes here. So let's go ahead and start with July's horror block. Yeah, horror block. Horror block. Horror pack. I'm sorry, horror blocks no more. Horror pack. Okay. That's how long it's been. These are the Blu-rays. Okay, let's see what we got. The Hollow. This isn't the one about Sleepy Hollow. I have that one. This is the one I think that came out recently. And it's spelled with an the Hollow. I think I heard about this one. Nature has a dark side, an IFC, which is always cool. There it goes. Which one? Let's see. When a London-based conservationist is sent to Ireland with his wife and infant child, this is how they all start, to survey an area of forest believed to be hollow ground by superstitious locals, his actions unwittingly disturb a horde of demonic creatures who prey upon the lost alone and deep within the darkness of the remote wilderness. He must now fight back to protect his family against the ancient forces and relentless attacks. Yeah, it's the one from a few years ago. 2015, 2016, 2015, yeah. Okay. Next is Danny Trejo and Jake Busey. Okay. I think I heard of this. Dead Again in Tombstone. Not big on westerns, but I like Danny Trejo and I like Jake Busey ever since Hollow Man. So, and Danny Trejo since From Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah. The Devil's Outlaw. Yeah, I heard of this. And Reluctant Servant Guerrero, who's Danny Trejo, returns from the dead again in this action-packed western, which promises to be one hell of a ride. Guerrero is forced to protect the stolen relic from getting into the hands of Jackson Boomer, who's each bad guy. Awesome. Like in Hollow Man, okay. And his gang of soldiers, but Jackson will stop at nothing to raise his comrades from the dead and bring the wrath of hell upon Earth. Guerrero must use all his dark powers in order to defeat Jackson and find redemption or die trying. Yeah, I heard of this. Yeah. I like what it says on the back here. No one gets to rest in peace. I like that. Let me see it. Okay. Definitely looks like a video game based one. And it's in plastic too. Live stream. I heard that. Live stream. Alright. And it's the horror pack limited edition version. Every day, loving fans watch Scott Adkison, Gunnar Willis play games online after a lifetime of failures and false starts. Streaming games is the only thing he's good at. Is that the synopsis? Because there's 2 of them. Alright, there's the second one. The mysterious horror game is sent to him by an anonymous fan. At first, he thinks the game is low quality. Is a low quality indie title, but when his followers start dying one by one, He soon realized the game is far more sinister. Now Scott will be forced through 9 levels of video game hell. Shouldn't that be 7? Each level representing a different horror game niche. Interesting. In order to walk away alive, it might just cost him his fans and his soul. Obviously not an original concept, but a new spin on it. Okay. Well, you had Gamebox 1.0, mid-2000s. Stay Alive with Frankie Muniz a few years ago. Late 2000s, I believe. So yeah, okay. Do I already have this? The Mind's Eye, because it says the best Scanner sequel we never got, and that sounds familiar, like I've read that somewhere. Okay. Yeah, this looks familiar. Alright. Zach Connors and Rachel Meadows were born with incredible psychokinetic capabilities. When word of their supernatural talents gets out, they find themselves the prisoners of Michael Slavic, a deranged doctor intent on harvesting their powers. After a daring escape, they are free from a sinister institution, but the corrupt doctor will stop at nothing to track them down so that he may continue to siphon, this is hard to read, their gifts for his own use. The Mind's Eye is a mind-boggling gory film that has heart, soul, suspense, but it's above all unbelievably fun to watch. Yeah, I feel like I might have this. I heard of it. This all looks familiar. I don't know. Yeah, so July is all stuff I've heard of, and one I might have. So, okay. Not really movies. For the most part, I would go out and get myself. But, wasn't bad. Now for August. Interesting. It's called The Echo, and if you look at it, it looks kind of like Stir of Echoes. Is this like a second sequel to Stir of Echoes? Is that what that is? I don't know, let's see. Fear and paranoia see from every wall is intense and creepy psychological thriller from producers of The Ring and Dark Water, so it could be good, or it can suck. Okay. Jesse Bradford, yeah, is Bobby Walker, fresh out of prison and living in his dead mother's apartment as a condition of his parole, plagued by eerie echoes emanating from the building. Bobby's terror mounts as he begins to suspect that his neighbors had a sinister hand in his mother's death and could come for him next. Oh wait, 11 years ago. So a few years after the first Stir of Echoes sequel. I don't know. I'm thinking this might be a sequel, another sequel to Stir of Echoes. Oh, goody. Oh, it's a steelbook too. Okay. It's a steelbook, a heavy steelbook of World War Z. I know there's a sequel and a video game. I guess I was bound to get my hands on this sooner or later. I've been into Brad Pitt. He started doing war movies since he turned 50. Like, I don't really do much care for war movies, so in this, I mean, I'm picky when it comes to zombie movies, so, you know. But alright. It's unrated, too. Okay. The suspense is killer. Ray's Peter Trevor's Rolling Stone's fast-paced, post-pounding, action epic. Former United Nations investigator Gary Lane, who's Brad Pitt, is in a race against time to save both his family and the world from a pandemic that is toppling governments and threatening to destroy humanity itself. David Demi of New Yorker calls World War Z the most gratifying action spectacle in years. They keep saying action, but There's so very clearly zombies all over this thing, but okay. Yeah, okay, sure, sure. Steelbook too. I mean, this is good detail on Brad Pitt. It's not just like a picture, like he sticks out if I push on it. So like, I mean, this is better than like. Check this out. There's a random movie I got from Walmart. I happen to have here. It's a steelbook. You can see the difference in quality, man. Something called Wolfsbane. You see the difference in quality. Look at that. Look at the difference in quality of these steelbooks. Also, at the same time, I brought a steelbook of Ghost in the Shell when I bought that Wolfsbane one, so we're good. World War Z steelbook. Good quality steelbook. Alright. Cool. Cool. So this one stars Brad Dourif, and it's called Malignant. Tagline: The experiment is real. And it's the horror pack limited edition one too. And by the looks of it, I say it's mid 2000s at the latest. So that's cool. There it goes. Yeah. So let us see. A grieving man, Alex, who's Karen's falls victim to a rogue scientist, Brad Dourif. Of course he's a rogue scientist who uses deadly methods to cure addictions, unaware that he's become the latest experiment. Alex, 2 L's, passes out from drinking and wakes up to find stitches across his chest and a gruesome video showing a murder. Now he must confront the scientist and overcome his terrifying treatments, or face the ultimate horror. When did this come out? It's in Roman numerals, but what did it say? 2000? Oh, 2013. There it goes. All right then. Oh no, it feels like 90s, early 2000s. So okay. Brad Dourif in it, so that is cool. That is cool. I might have this one. Condemned. I think I have this one. I'm not entirely sure. Condemned. Fed up with her parents bickering, poor little rich girl Maya, Dylan Penn, wait a minute, moves in with her boyfriend who is squatting in an old condemned building in Manhattan's Lower East Side. Yeah, with neighbors that are meth heads, junkies, degenerates. This depraved hellhole is even more toxic than it appears after a virus born of their combined noxious waste and garbage infects the building's residents one by one. They succumb to a terrifying pathogen that turns them into bloodthirsty, rampaging killers and transforms their building into a savage slaughterhouse. Yeah. I have this and I've seen it. Dylan Penn, that's like Sean Penn's daughter, right? To make her the late Chris Penn's niece. Like, yeah, I've seen this. Ronan Rubinstein in relation to Zelda Rubinstein. Oh man, okay. Linda Hurst, Lydia Hurst, in relation to Patty Hearst. I mean, wow. But yeah, I have this and I've seen it. So, you know, it's a good movie though. Yeah, Death is the Only Escape. I remember that, yeah. Alright, so August was interesting. Only one of them I already had. I question their steelbook choice, but okay. Not bad. No, for September, which just came in the mail today. So. Something called Dead Mine. and it features somebody named Taslim from The Raid Redemption and Fast and Furious 6. They actually put that on a sticker. I still don't know who that is by seeing that movie. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, Dead Mind. Okay. The legend of Yamashita's Gold lures a group of treasure hunters deep into the Indonesian jungle. Once they are trapped in an abandoned World War II, of course, Japanese bunker. They face terrifying reality that the only way out is to go further in, combining fast-paced action and horror. Dead Mind features an international cast that includes, yeah, we talked about that dude, and an army of mutant samurai warriors. Okay. International horror movie. Alright. Sure. Well, I don't have this, but I've seen it. There's two different movies called The Hole. And I think this is the one I've seen. Film director of Gremlins and Small Soldiers. That's why I like this movie so much. Yeah, like, there's two different ones, but I've seen this one, I believe, so. And they're both horror movies, so. Let me go to this one. Yeah, dude who looks like Doc Holliday from Back to the... Yeah, I remember this, yeah. Or you can see what one of the dudes looks like Doc Holliday from Back to the Future. An observation I made when I watched this movie, so. Hilarious. I heard this. Yeah, I just got to peek at the next one. And I've seen it, but that's totally okay. I'll tell you why when I get to it. 7. Oh, hilarious. Yeah, hilarious. We have Halloween. Now, hilarious. What in the hell we get next? 7 legendary tales of when it all goes to hell. Gotta appreciate these puns. It's almost too dark for me to read. Hands Off Productions presents a savage production of Hilarious with tales by Jamie Feeney, Chris McEnroy. There is no plot synopsis. Okay, these are credits. So is this like a horror comedy or? Alright. Oh, this is the limited edition one. Okay. As I said, I got a peek at the one after this, and I don't care that I've already seen it. I'm glad I finally own this this movie. I'm gonna say I'm glad I finally own this bitch. I mean the movie, not the star of the movie. The ever awesome, the badass Catherine Isabel. It's American Mary. Yeah. I love this movie. It is fucked up and I love it. I love this movie. The directors, the Saska sisters, big fan of them. Catherine Isabel. I love the Betty Boop character in this movie. Like, what is it with horror movies and like just redoing Betty Boop between this and the Killjoy movies, man? I love this movie. I can tell you what it's about without reading this shit. So basically, I want to say a med student is assaulted by her professor and gets revenge, but it's not a rape revenge movie, because I don't really like those. Yes, he gets her vengeance, but it's way more than that. That dude's a footnote in this movie. This movie's crazy. Man. This is an awesome movie. Okay. Amazing. Extraordinary. Catherine Isabel is awesome. Clive Barker said that. Bizarre, bloody, and beautiful. A modern horror masterpiece. Yes it is. And that's from Fangoria. The most startling and original horror film of the year. Yeah, it was. Now it's IGN. This movie is awesome, man. It's kind of body horror, kind of, but not really. A Frankenstein, yeah, it's perfect. A Frankenstein for the 21st century. Yeah, not that Frankenstein bullshit. Yeah, that Letterboxd, okay. Like, yeah, this movie, cannot say enough how much I love this movie. The star and the directors of the movie. It is awesome. I was right, med student, yeah. Of course, they put Ginger Snaps as her credit on there. But yeah, FearNet. What was that old? 2012. Dang, okay. Because FearNet's not a thing anymore. Brilliant. Catherine Isabel is brilliant, erotic, funny, and frightening. Yes, and that's bloody disgusting saying that. I'm not gonna say much more about this movie because this one's an experience, man. I love it. I love this movie so much. I'm glad I have it, man. I fucking love this movie. American Mary. If you've not seen it, watch it. It's awesome. Do it this way. Oh, there it goes. American Mary. Yeah. Don't even mind that I've seen it before, because now I own it. So obviously, I like September's better, because most of the I've seen 2 of these. Now I own them. I don't mind that I own American Mary, or The Hole for that matter. I mean, wasn't a bad movie, so it's cool. And I'm interested in watching each and every one of these movies. So this was a really good haul here, horror pack. September's was good. I like this, man. Anyway, that's all.